Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Secret Wars Wave Black Costume Spider-Man. Yes, we are finally dipping our toes into the Secret Wars Wave after I've already done my top 10 Marvel Legends of the Year video. Check that out if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it if you did. I put a lot of thought into that video, and I'm sure there's something there that you will like. That said, I posted a few days ago, so you don't even have to scroll that far back on the channel. So there you go. But with that being said, why don't we cut right to the chase and get to the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all black costume Spider-Man has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with the quintessential Spider-Man hand sets. Not only does he come with a pair of fists, which are currently on him, he's got a pair of thwips and a pair of wall crawlers, or just simply splayed open hands. That said, he also has an alternate head, which looks a little bit more PO'd, but I'm not really into that. I don't know, I don't like the eye shape of that. They look too small, way too small. I like the ones on the head he's got. They're a little bit squinted, but they're big enough to where I can tell what they are. And then last, and certainly not least, we have what a friend of mine, Mark Major, at the Action Figure Atorium channel. Check his channel out if you haven't already. Really good content over there. He would call this thing a tchotchke, or some throwaway garbage. And that is the lenticular shield that the original Secret Wars figures came with. Now the thing you can do with this is you can actually pop this thing open here. You're supposed to be able to. Ah, that's in there pretty good. There we go. That took a minute to get open. But you can pop this open. You can swap this cool lenticular thing out for 40th anniversary piece of cardboard. Close it down, and there you go. Is that backwards? I think it was backwards. There you go. Did anyone ask for this? I mean, really? Wouldn't it have been nice to get, I don't know, just more accessories with the figures if you're gonna not give us Build-A-Figure parts? Was there a big enough character to warrant having a Build-A-Figure in this Secret Wars wave? I ask you, Hasbro. I ask you. You can even read comics over there. So, yeah, that is gonna wind up in a bin, in a landfill, or at the very least in my garbage at some point, because I could give two craps about those. And this whole wave is full of them, so great. More stuff to take up space in my room that I don't have. Taking a closer look at the black costume Spider-Man. He looks good. Granted, I don't think it's accurate to Secret Wars at all. I think it's more accurate to, I don't know, something more modern, except maybe the spider symbol on his chest. Because if you ask me, the retro-carded black costume Spider-Man from a few years ago, that is Secret Wars black costume Spider-Man to me, along with the infamous retro Spidey that was going for butt tons of money before Hasbro went and made Renew Your Vows. So, yeah, that's, I don't know. If you wanted Secret Wars Spider-Man, I think we already got him. But it's nice to get black costume Spidey on the 60th anniversary body buck, also from a few years ago, because I really like this body buck. This body buck is awesome. I just don't think it's accurate to the source material in this instance. So as far as articulation goes, his head will rotate, look up about this far, down that far. Just have a little bit of tilt. Shoulders will move up. Not very far. I thought they moved further than that. His joints don't feel as smooth as the other 60th anniversary Spider-Man. That's as far up as I can get them. I think they could probably go more if you push it, but I don't want to bust his biceps off. So after the incident with Pretty Boy, I'm really not interested in breaking any more figures. But either way, he does have a butterfly joint that does swing back and forth. His shoulders will move all the way around. He does have a bicep twist. Double elbow. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. He does have a diaphragm joint that can rotate all the way around. I've been getting lucky with these diaphragm joints lately. Mine haven't been stuck to where it feels like, oh no, I'm going to break it. So that's nice. He can lean this far forward with that. He can lean this far back with it. Not a ton. He can tilt side to side with it a little bit. And then he's got an ab crunch that will lean this far forward. This far back. And yeah, I'm not a fan of this torso articulation. I wish the ab crunch was up here and the ball joint was down here, much like G.I. Joe Classified series, which are made by the same company. So I don't get why they don't just do that with everything. It's like that's the only line that's got any brains, as far as engineering goes anyways. Because here's the deal. Turn his diaphragm. Oh, look, his spider symbol's busted. That's stupid. Like, I really don't understand that. But whatever. Hips will kick out pretty far. Back down, forward, pretty good. Back down, he's got a thigh cut. He's got double knee. There you go. I don't know why that bottom one wants to fight me so much. There. Push that forward a little bit. You can get a little bit more range out of it. Not too bad. Calf cut works just fine. This one's actually a little loose on my... Well, it was a little loose. It doesn't feel quite so loose. And then as far as the feet go, he's got a hinge in the foot. Gonna move back and forth. And he's got an ankle rocker. That's tight, but not pretty boy tight, we'll say. And peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So, yes, spoiler alert, this is my favorite figure in the wave. However, I don't regret doing my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024 video already because I don't think this guy had a chance. I really don't. If anything, he might have edged out Scarlet Spider just for a little bit of variety because, well, I had a lot of Spider-Man retro figures on that list because I like that line the most from Legends, despite the fact it's got no bath pieces. Much like this one, but, yeah, I just don't think he's strong enough to crack the top 10. Maybe an honorable mention, but not top 10. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old black costume Spider-Man alongside a couple more figures from this Secret Wars wave we will be taking a look at over the course of the next few days. Of the quote-unquote brown costume Wolverine and Captain America. And as you can see, I think he scales quite well for a teenage/young adult Spider-Man. Again, I think the Spider-Man retro-carded black costume Spider-Man would be a much better fit for Secret Wars. But that's just me. Getting these two out of the way. So we can bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. Right there. And the infamous Eleven Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. So with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and I'm going to stand by my previous statement in saying that the Spider-Man Retro Card Black Costume Spider-Man is a much better representation of how good old Peter Parker looked during the Secret Wars story arc, but if you are like me and thoroughly enjoy the 60th anniversary Spider-Man body buck, then this is a definite must-have, because despite its inaccuracies, I really like this figure so much, I reviewed him first. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.